Hey all you cool cats and kittens. Has anybody else been obsessed with Tiger King? I watched it, like binged it in 2 days, and my mind has just been blown. I can't believe that it's like real, like that stuff actually happened. I feel so bad for the animals. But anyway, I just thought it was so funny how Carol Baskin would open up on her social media saying that. So and so that was on my mind. And anyway, and I'm also wearing some leopard leggings, so I felt like it was just appropriate. Anyway, I am so sorry I have not made a video in it's probably been over a month and a half, but with COVID and everything going on with that, we don't have childcare for Chase right now, so our lives have been just crazier than ever. So it's basically me and my husband are both working from home full time, and we're watching Chase, like juggling him back and forth. So it's been really crazy, and I haven't found the time to pick up a camera. Anyway, as you saw from the title, we are starting to try to conceive baby number 2. If you're new here, hi, welcome. My name's Amanda. I am 32 years old, and we have an almost 1-year-old. I can't believe he's almost 1. He'll be 1 April 16th. But we actually weren't gonna start trying for baby number 2 until like April, May timeframe of 2020, just because we had our April was supposed to be packed with tons of events. I had 2 work events that I was supposed to be at, which were obviously canceled, and then also a wedding, and a friend of mine was supposed to come out for a concert. So obviously all that stuff got canceled. So we decided might as well just start trying a month or 2 earlier. So anyway, I wanted to just catch you up on tracking my ovulation. Right now, I'm in the 2-week wait period. I'll talk a little bit about symptoms a little later on. But first, I wanted to share with you my ovulation strips. So the first time I got pregnant with Chase, we used the Clear Blue Digital Ovulation Predictor Kit, and it was amazing. It worked like on the first try that we used that. Prior to using that, I had tried to use those easy at home strips that you get on Amazon, but I was really confused and didn't really like know what I was doing. And they were harder to read for me, but I used the Clear Blue last time and it worked on the first try. And if you don't know what that is, it basically gives you, you start tracking your fertility after you get your period, and you have to look at, they give you a chart, and based on how long your cycle is, it'll tell you what day, like what cycle day you should start testing. So anyway, I did that one and I had some like weird results. And so I also used the Easy at Home OPK. So this time I got really different results than the first time that I started tracking my ovulation for our first baby. So based on what the Clear Blue Digital test told me to do, the first day that I was supposed to track my ovulation or my fertility was on cycle day 10. So I did the whole test as per instructions, and I got the like, it's like a 0 on the screen, and it means that you are not fertile. So there's that option. Then if you get into higher fertility, there should be a blinking smiley face, and then for peak fertility, there will be a static smiley face. And so last time for baby number 1, I had gotten, I think, 3 or 4 days of like zeros, meaning I was not fertile at all. Then I got 2 days with high fertility, so the blinking smiley face, and then I got the static smiley face the third day after, the day after the last blinking smiley face. So I'll link a video to that if you're interested. It worked like exactly the way that the instructions said that it would, so I was really happy, and obviously I got pregnant on the first time using that, so I'll link that up above. But this time I had different results. So I started tracking my cycle, or I started testing my fertility on cycle day 10. And I believe the last time I might have started on cycle day 8 or 9, but started on cycle day 10 based on how long my cycle was, and after giving birth, my period has been like a little bit weird. So anyway, started on cycle day 10, I got the negative symbol, so I wasn't fertile. And then I tested again on cycle day 11, and just for reference, cycle day 10 was March 19th and cycle day 11 was March 20th. And today is March 31st. So cycle day 11, I actually got the static smiley face, meaning that I was in peak fertility. So I'll insert a picture just to show you that it came up for me, but that would mean that I was in peak fertility. So I was like, oh wow, this is interesting, because last time I got 2 days of the blinking smiley face and then the static smiley face. So I had 2 high fertility days and then the peak last time. This time I had 0, a negative fertility, and then the static smiley face. So I was like really confused by that. I don't know, maybe I thought, I don't know, whatever. That's what I got. And then I tracked my ovulation on the Easy at Home like strips that you can get on Amazon. You get like, I think 50 ovulation test strips and then 20 pregnancy tests. And I'll show you the results right now. So actually, before I move over to there, here are the 2 days that I tracked my ovulation on, or my fertility on, the Clear Blue Digital. So on cycle day 10, this is the top one on March 19th. I don't know if you can even see, and these are like, you know, a couple weeks old now, but definitely was not a positive test. And then cycle day 11 was when I got the static smiley face, and these are what the lines looked like. So it was only 2 days of that. Then I went over to the Easy at Home and I tested the same days, but I did different times. So for the Clear Blue ones, they say that you're supposed to test in the morning. You don't have to use, what is it called? Like first morning urine or something. They say you don't have to do that, but to test in the morning. And then these ones actually say to test in the afternoon for whatever reason. So anyway, on cycle day 10, which I got a negative here, I also got a negative on the Easy at Home OPK. And you can see that that's obviously negative. And you know whether it's positive or negative. You know if it's positive if the test line is darker or the same darkness as the control. So on cycle day 11, I thought that I got a positive test, which would line up to cycle day 11 being positive over here. So anyway, we baby danced, I believe 2 days after that positive test. So the test was done on the 20th of March and we baby danced on the 22nd. So I don't know, I think they say that you can ovulate after you get the positive anywhere between like 24 to 36 hours. I could be making that up. You can fact check me. I'm not 100% sure. But I think that that's what they say. So there that was. And that was pretty much what we did. Where things got a little bit interesting is that around the 25th of March, so like 5 days after I got these positives, I was starting to notice that I was getting the egg white CM. And that basically means that you are like going to ovulate soon. So I guess like the CM is supposed to, when it's that egg white texture or consistency, it's supposed to help the sperm like swim a lot easier. So anyway, I was like, this is really interesting. Why am I getting this egg white CM when I supposedly had already ovulated. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try and test the ovulation strips again. So I decided not to use the clear blue because they're honestly expensive, and I didn't wanna waste the test if it was for nothing. So I just used the Easy at Home, and here's what happened. So on 3/25, cycle day 16, I thought that this might be positive. I don't know, you guys, please weigh in on the comments section. Let me know what you think. I think that cycle day 11 and cycle day 16 look pretty similar. Also, I tested the next day, the 26th, on cycle day 17, and this day looked even stronger. So, I don't know. What I'm concluding from this is that I probably ovulated on cycle day 18. And then I tested one more time on the 27th, and this one was definitely, in my opinion, negative. It was a lot later. So I don't know. These all kind of look the same to me, and that's why I really like the clear blue test, because it's, you know, a simple digital reading. You can't like mess it up. Yeah, so let me just get my phone, because what day was that? I thought the 26th. So actually on the 26th, which I assumed I would ovulate based on those tests, I assumed I would ovulate the next day, or possibly, you know, within 36 hours. So on the 26th, me and my husband baby danced. So that's where we are. So here we are on the 31st, and so I am right now in the 2-week wait, which, as all of you TTCers out there, or even pregnant people, all of you who have gone through it, you know that this is like the limbo phase. You're super on high alert for symptoms, and you know, it's very exciting, but it also feels like it drags on forever. And I don't know about you, being quarantined is not helping the situation. So I just wanted to share a few, like, I literally don't have many symptoms to share whatsoever. The only thing that I can say that is slightly different, which may or may not be a symptom of potentially being pregnant, is I just started breaking out. Like, I don't know if you guys can see because I have makeup on, but like I've got a pimple here, there's one here, there's a couple here, and like around my chin. And usually my skin is really, it's clear for the most part. I'll get a pimple here and there, but these have just like surfaced overnight, especially like the ones around my mouth. And that was the only thing that really stood out to me the first time that I got pregnant. So last with Chase, the 2-week wait, I had no symptoms really whatsoever. I didn't have any food aversions. I didn't have like sore boobs. I wasn't tired, and and I haven't really experienced any symptoms like this time either. So that's where we're at. Obviously I will, the light keeps going in and out. Obviously I am going to keep you guys posted. I think my period is due in like 2 weeks or so, and I have been tracking, you know, what cycle day I am and everything. And so maybe I will test on, you know, the first day of my missed period, or I might get my period. This whole thing could be like a fluke, because I feel like the ovulation tests were a little bit like off this time. Like with Chase, the clear blue digital, it just like was, I don't know, everything happened like according to what the instructions said. And this time it was like negative and then like 100% the peak. So I don't know. And then it seemed like I should have probably taken the clear blue again when I tested the second time. But I didn't. So that's really all that I got. Sorry that I have been MIA on here. I hope everybody is staying safe and staying home. Hopefully this whole quarantine is lifted pretty soon. I know if you're anything like me, you're probably going stir crazy, especially if you've got little ones running around, and if you're working on top of that, mamas, my heart goes out to you because it's been crazy. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and if you're new here, I would love for you to subscribe and come along on this TTC journey for baby number 2. I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.